We're live. Good morning, guys. Morning. We're live. So great to be back. So great to be back to for a London live market analysis of ProFx. You can hear me. Simply type. I can hear you on the chat box. Yeah, it's been a while here. We're live. Okay, if you can hear me, if you can hear me, just type. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, let's kick off. No time to check time. Let's make the market. It's another day, another week to milk the markets. We're live. Rakopada Paradina Manavas. Shepard de Kupada Hadaves in the Hodavia. Tony here. Yeah, Tony. Tony from Zambia. Tony from Zambia. How you doing, sir? Right. So quick. I'm gonna share my screen now and we kick off. Right. Good to have you. So very quickly, what's the essence of this my pre-London life? Okay, we have to know why we are here because, like I always say, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse or misuse is inevitable. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse or misuse is inevitable. You have to always know the purpose of why we do everything we do, right? So the reason why we do this pre-London market analysis is, of course, so to give us valuable insights into market dynamics, key levels, and trading opportunities to watch out for, right? Most especially in the London section. So this section is equipped to give you the knowledge and the strategies to navigate the market effectively as the London session approaches. So as we approach the London section by it's now 9 a.m. in this time zone, right? Early in the year is usually 8 a.m. So it changes. So London resumes 9. So before 9 o'clock, we already know what the London and New York is likely to do. Right. So this session is to equip us. Is to equip us. Is to equip us. Okay. If you're ready, type ready. And if you can see my screen, type I can see your screen. Let's fire. So the instruments we'll be analyzing for London section, I have mine already that I will constantly be analyzing. Then if you still have time, I will also get anyone to say okay. So Euro USD, Euro GBP is what I trade for my investors for the London section, right? Because of the simplicity. I don't want stress. So these two pairs are what I trade for my investors. I don't want stress, right? They have what is called clean structure moves and no much volatility, no much noises. Okay. So I want to trade pairs that have clean structure moves, even if it's going to be slow in movement, but at least, all right, no matter how the liquidity is going to affect that pair, I'm not going to be moved. And I want to also trade pairs that have low impact on liquidity for my investors. So there are instruments that have high impact of liquidity, medium impact of liquidity, and low impact of liquidity. I repeat, there are instruments that have high impact of liquidity, medium impact of liquidity, and low impact of liquidity. So you want to start with instruments that have low impact of liquidity. Then, as you now advance as a trader, you can now go into medium impact and high impact. Pairs like gold is a very, very high impact of liquidity. So if you don't have the skill set yet, if you're still starting up, that's why we advise beginners to avoid gold. It's not because it's not possible to trade it, but at that level, the impact of liquidity is too high, right? So stick with pairs that have low impact of liquidity, and these pairs will do you a great deal. EURUSD is the perfect for me, right? And if you be trading EURUSD, I compulsorily advise that we use Asian session range as an implementation to our strategy. So there's what is called Asian what session. So I call it ARTS. I call it Asian range trading strategy. This is what I've been using over time now, and that's working perfectly. My students know this already. If you are a wiser pip student, let me see you signify. If you're a wiser pip, if you're a wiser trader here, let me see you signify. My OGs in the house, show some love. Show some love. If you're a wiser trader in the building, let me see you. Wiser trader in the building. Wiser trader in the building. Let me see some love. Yeah. Do we have wiser traders in the building? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I always say that in the mouth of who can complete that my quotes. Hey, Tony, our longest time. You don't leave us. Don't go make money. Don't go soft. You leave your boy. It is well, oh. You know why? I have a general code that says in the mouth of. I complete that code for me quickly. In the mouth of what? Because for us, the job of us as day traders is to know our daily range. That means we want to know what the day, right, will print London and New York. Okay, so there are two basic concepts that will help you to determine the daily range. It's not about strategy now, it's about the market concepts, right? There are two basic if you are a day trader, you want to day trade successfully. For my research, there are two basic concepts that day traders should should familiarize themselves with to implement in their strategy. It's not about is my strategy. Okay. So our goal as day traders is for us to determine the what daily range. Daily range. That's what it's called, daily range. Right? And I have a quote. Who can give me my quote? Who can give me my quote? Quick. Who can give me my quote? In the mouth of this and this is established. In the mouth of this and this is established. I'm going to my chart now. I already have my setups. I already have my chart set up already. Okay, I already have my chart set up already. In the mouth of this and this is established. I have my chart set up for USD card in the afternoon. Okay, EURGBP. These are my watch lists. Okay, EURUSD, EURGBP, USD card for afternoon, gold, and GBP JPY. All marked up already. All marked up. We are ready for this week. Okay. Is my quote ready? We are ready for this week. Okay, let me see if someone has given me the quote. In the mouth of what? No, spec. No, not that. I gave you a breakdown. In the mouth of this and this is established. It's not this one. We're talking about daily range. Daily range. Tony, Frank, in the mouth of this and this is established. Where's Mr. Albert? in the mouth of, okay, let me just give us, in the mouth of Asian range and previous daily high and low, the daily range is established. So there are two components or two concepts that will help us to know our daily range. One is the Asian section range. Asian section range. That's one. Then two is our previous day high and low. Previous day high and low. So the quote is, in the mouth of Asian range and previous daily high and low, the daily range is established. I want everyone to type that on the chat box. Write it down. Write it down. In the mouth, in the mouth of Asian range, in the mouth of Asian range, and what previous day high and low, what happens? The daily range is established. This is the market. This is not about your strategy now. This is how the daily range has been established. Why? Because Asian range generates liquidity for the day. Asian range generates liquidity for the day. Asian range determines the daily range. This is the standard. It's not about my strategy. It's about what the market does every day. So if you're not a student of Wiser Pips, right, you have to come on board. So we break everything down in the mentorship. So I'm just telling you that what we do every day is we are able to get our Asian range and get the previous day high and low, combine the two together, we establish the daily range. So let's go to the chart. Let's go to the charts. So let's go to Euro USD. And there is a particular Asian range video that we always advise everyone to watch that helps you understand how Asian range works. Okay, I will share that with you. If you are not a Wiser Peep student, you have to reach out to me so I can give you access to the material. Okay, so this is our trade for Friday. You can see our trade for Friday. Take profit hits. This is simply what I'm talking about. Asian range happened here, right? Previously high and low happened here. OTE, take profits. So let me just do a review of this Friday's trade. Let me do a quick review of Friday's trade on USD. Quick. Very quick, very quick, very quick, very quick. Friday. This is just Friday, so it's not as if this is last year, this is just Friday. Now for Asian range, what we want to do is we want to wait for 8 o'clock. Once 8 o'clock have knock, bagan, Asian range will have given us what the pips have printed out. So when you see A equals 19.9, it means during Asian section, the price action was 18.9 pips. So this is an indicator. It's an Asian range indicator. My OGs already know this. So we want to first know what is the price action that formed during Asian range. That's the first question. What is the price action that formed during Asian range? What is the pips? If it's less than 30, it is a consolidated Asian range. If it's more than 30, it is a trending Asian range. That's the first thing. So the first question is, I'm doing this for those that are very new. Okay. The first thing we are going to do is Asian range price action. Okay. Is it consolidated AR or trending AR? That's the first thing we want to ask. So when we come to our chart, bam, like this, the first thing for Euro USD is our Asian range. Was it a consolidated Asian range or a trending Asian range? First question. So in this case now, A equals 19.9. That means this was a consolidated Asian range. Next question. We have two variants of Asian range, whether it's trending or ranging. We have the variant 1 and variant 2. You can't understand what I'm saying if you have not watched the video. So to understand what I'm saying, you have to watch the videos. So let me drop for those that are not wiser people students here. I'm gonna drop my WhatsApp contact so you reach out to me, right? And I send you the material. This is for free. I'm not charging you for this. You should clap for me if I change my mind. Like my mentor always say. If I change my mind, clap for me now. If I change my mind. 0911 So reach out to me on WhatsApp, right? Then I send you the material to understand how Asian range works. 0911 Yeah, WhatsApp. Okay, because you have to understand Asian range strategy. If not, you'll be confused. So I move. Now, but I'll explain it very simply. Now we have two types of what? Two types of Asian range variants. So let me just quickly explain that. So for the consolidated, that means it is less than 30 pips, right? So I have less than what? 30 pips, right? Why for trending is more than 30 pips. That means the price action that Asian range delivered. Okay, we're live, we're live. Join the live again, you're live. You're live, you're live, you're live. Join again. We're live. Can you hear me now? Is it clear? Everybody, is it clear? All right, great. Let me share my screen. I want to ensure everybody can hear me. All right. Okay. Right. Can I share my screen? Am I sharing my screen now? I want to get more than one response so we know that we are. I want to get more than one response so we know on point. Screen check. Great. Screen check. Yeah. Okay, great. So we can move. So I'm saying that we have these two scenarios for our right Asian range, the consolidated and the what trending, the consolidated and the trending. So for Friday, you notice that. So I want you to answer for me now. For Friday, I've given you an expo. For Friday, we have concluded that it was a consolidated Asian. Why? Because it was less than 30 pips. That's what 19.9. Next question, was this a V1 or V2? You know, this was a buy day. Market bought that day, Abby. But how would we have known market will buy? After Asian range has printed consolidation. Next question is, will it take out the Asian low to just break structure and continue? So for a V1, we would say that we will have to see this happen. For a V1, as market is giving us consolidation, it has to give us a sweep V1. But for V2, as London approaches, doesn't take out liquidity, it's rather just break structure, pulls back to a key level inside the Asian range, middle or Asian low, then it buys. Are we together? So what happened on Friday was there was a what consolidated Asian range, right? It was a V2, not a V1. Why? Because as London session approaches, sweep Asian low. It's rather broke out of Asian high. That's one. Then you wait for it to pull back to either your middle Asian range or the low. Sometimes they even uses the Asian high as a break and exactly. So let's that was what we had. That was what we had on Friday. So we saw clearly that inside the Asian range, there is what the middle. This is the middle, and that was exactly. Can you see the precise? Let me raise this guy. Raise and raise and raise and raise and raise and raise and raise and. Can you see how he just wicked into raise and raise and raise and raise and raise and? Can you see how he just wicked into the 50% and it back a V2, not a V1? Why? Because the London session approaches with Asian low. It's rather broke out of Asian high. That's one. Then you wait for it to pull back. So either your middle Asian range or the low. Sometimes they even use this. Yeah, network is funny. So clear. Let's quickly go today. So what do we have for today? So I call this kind of setup my winning pattern backtest. So when I have this kind of setups, I will screenshot it and send to my trading journal, and I'll title it winning pattern backtest. Someone type on the chat box winning pattern backtest. Winning pattern backtest. This is my winning pattern backtest. Okay, winning pattern backtests. Can we pattern played out? You need to what? Whenever you have a trade that played out, okay, always journal winning patterns. Always journal your winning patterns because your goal is to what? Is to rinse and repeat. Your goal is to rinse and repeat your winning patterns. What did I say? Rinse and repeat your winning patterns. Rinse and repeat your what? Winning patterns. Rinse and repeat your winning patterns. I repeat, rinse and repeat your winning patterns. So next time, I have known how Asian range works when it comes to V2. That whenever my Asian low is not being liquidated and I'm on a buy direction, it gives a structure. Yeah, I'm together. This unstable network is really annoying. Wait for you. Yeah. Can you hear me? This unstable network is really annoying. Wait for you. Am I sharing my screen? Can you hear me? I believe we are back. We're live. So I'm saying that once it's 8 o'clock, we're gonna have two scenarios. It's either we have a sweep of the Asian low into this demand, then we buy. That's our first what setup. Okay, we have a sweep of Asian low into this demand, then we buy. Or it simply breaks out of this Asian high, it pulls back, and we also buy. So those are the two scenarios we're expecting for Euro USD as London section approaches. Is that clear? Sweeps of Asian low into this demand, then we buy. You can also wait for confirmation. So confirmation for your demand is. So let's begin to wrap up. We're back. Let's begin to wrap up. Let's begin to wrap up. Let's begin to wrap up. Let's see what we can do in this next 5 minutes. So I'm clear for Euro USD. So let's go to Euro GBP. I'm clear for Euro USD. Let's go towards Euro GBP. I'm clear with Euro USD, right? Let's go to Euro GBP. Mind you, before I go to UWP, mind you, if you are using your market structure from here, this is your break of structure, right? On 15 minutes. This is break of structure. And as I tell my guys, whenever I see break of a range has been created. A break of structure creates a range. Where is the range? Higher low and what? Higher high. So you simply draw out your what? Fibonacci, higher low to higher high. Then for you not to confuse yourself, your OTE is 61.8 to 79%. You can see we have a confluence there. We have a confluence of OTE and demand zone. All right. We have a confluence of OTE and demand zone. So that's another way again of knowing what we are supposed to do. A confluence of OTE and demand zone. So I simply do what? Mark my entry and what? My exit. So these my take profit levels. My take profit levels are here. 27% minus 27% is my first extension level for take, right? And 61.8 is the second extension for take profit. Allow the market to do its thing. So we expect that this high is taken out as a buy side liquidity. Okay, so meaning that if this guy should hold, that means it's a strong point, and this will be a weak point. So we expect this guy to be taken out as a buy side liquidity. So this is what we're expecting eventually for Euro USD. All right, eventually for Euro USD. Eventually for what? Euro USD. Are we together, guys? So 0, 1, 2, 3. I have so many confirmation here. I also have my 0, 1, 2, 3 as what? Direction. 0. I have my 0. Let me use 30, 32. I have a 0. I have a 1. Okay. I have a 2. And I have a 3. So that's what? Direction. I wait for my 4. So my 4 is my location and I buy. That's a confluence again. So we have confluence all over. We have confluence all over, confluence all over, confluence all over, confluence all over. Euro USD. So let's go to Euro GBP. Let's go to Euro GBP. Okay, it's 8 o'clock already. It's 8 o'clock already. So let's check out the pips that Euro USD printed out. Euro printed out 21 pips. Oh, 21 pips is what? Like I said, consolidated. Euro USD has printed out what? 21 pips. That's a consolidated AR. So now two things will happen, guys. Two things will happen. Asian low will be swept into this demand for a buy out of Asian high and continue buying. Do you see now? For a buy or a break of structure out of Asian high, so continue buying. So Asian range has given us 21 pips. 21 pips that has confirmed our consolidated range. So that is clear. So let's go to Euro GBP and see what we have. Euro GBP. Same thing, just for us to mark out. Let's mark out our Asian. Okay, good. I already have something I've. Okay. Shut up, Tacopa, Lara, David Mas. This is it here. Right. So there's something I want to show you guys on Euro GBP. Um, okay. So let me go back to, okay, this is our, you can see this is a very strong, what, order 4 hours order block that is being respected currently, right? Very strong, very strong, very strong, very strong 4 hours order block that is being respected. Okay, so this happened. So we have a bullish structure, yeah, a bullish structure. So we are what? Bullish. We are bullish. We are bullish. We are bullish. So we have a sweep here, and we expect that this guy is taken out. Okay, as a buy side liquidity, then this guy is taken out next. All right, all right, all right. So Euro GBP takes out liquidity more, unlike Euro USD. There's, so I will say Euro GBP is a medium impact, and the reason is simply because it is it's a minor what, minor currency. So minor currency are more volatile than what the majors. Okay, just like you have your Euro, GBP JPY. So they tend to have more what, they tend to have more. Although this internal liquidity, that's internal liquidity because this is still our low, our higher high, higher low. So this is our higher low, actually. Okay, this is the higher low actually. So price has not even taken that out. But internal liquidity of the low has been taken here. Can you see sweep? This sweep here is internal liquidity, right? That's internal. So we have higher low HL guy, okay, and this is our what? So we expect this higher high to be, that's the external swing. HH, internal. So we want price to come and what, and buy. Okay. So inside this liquid, inside this structure, we also have a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high. Then it pulls back and what, it buys. So I'm expecting a pullback now inside this trend. You can see we are back to our Asian range again. Asian high and what, Asian low. Right? This is very, very, very simple. Just understand the concepts. You can move down from higher time frame to lower time frame. It's called top down analysis or time analysis. So this is what we are having here. All right. So price can either come here, then buy, or we break out, retest, and buys. That's what we currently have on Euro GBP. So, but we are all still what? Bullish buyers. We are all still bullish buyers. Bullish buyers. Okay, so I'll prefer price to come to my OTE, right? I'll prefer price to come to my OTE. I'll prefer price to come to my OTE. Okay, then you can see how perfectly it aligns with our take profits. So this is what I'm expecting. So Euro GBP and Euro USD is set for London. I am set. I am set for London. I am set for what? For London. Okay, good. I am set for my London trades. Okay. So what I'm expecting now is what? Is a sweep into this and what? Boom. All right. So I think we are good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. Euro GBP set up. So we wait for London section by 9 o'clock. Monitor price action and what? We take it. So that'll be all for market analysis, right? Regardless of the network, we will still do what regards we will still do what we need to do. Okay? All right. So community, you want to reach out to me, 7436 WhatsApp 0911 0911 WhatsApp. All right.